I've been in this case probably about 12, 14 hours, maybe whatever, give or take. And I haven't seen a speck of evidence at all. I argued today at the extradition hearing. I still haven't received details about the charges that he's facing in New York. I heard your introduction and looking into that. But so we as lawyers need to make informed decisions, and we need to get our hands and our eyes on some evidence.
Luigi Mangione's attorney is claiming he has gotten offers from members of the public to pay for his client's legal fees. Pennsylvania attorney Thomas Dickey appeared on CNN, and while he would not reveal who had retained him to represent Mangione, he spoke about the support his client has received.
I have received some emails. I have not seen them personally, but my understanding from my staff is people are doing that.
The people are reaching out to you and offering to help pay for his legal bills.
That's correct.
Would you accept those offers? I mean, I imagine you maybe have, I don't know, have you ever gotten that before?
Nah, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't.
Why do you think you would not accept that?
I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't feel comfortable about that. So I don't know. I haven't given that much thought, but I'm not looking. Obviously my client appreciates the support that he has, but I don't know. I just I'd have to look in, but it just doesn't sit right with me, really.
Why do you think they're offering?
I don't know. People, you talk about, the Supreme Court says, all these rich billionaires can give all kind of money to candidates, and that's free speech. So maybe these people are exercising their right to free speech and saying that's the way they're supporting my client.
The 26-year-old is facing several charges, including murder. He's accused of allegedly killing UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, who was fatally shot in New York City last Wednesday. Mangione was arrested in Altoona, Pennsylvania on Monday and has been denied bail. His lawyer gave few details about how his client is doing while in custody.
I've been telling people all day to use their common sense. Here's a young man who's, apparently going to be or has been charged with a very serious, one of the most serious offenses a person could be charged with. He's in prison without bail, as you previously mentioned. And so, I think common sense would say, he's concerned.
On Tuesday, Mangione had an outburst, shouting at reporters as he was led into a Pennsylvania courthouse.
Oh my God, that's completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people and his lived experience.
Among the evidence investigators say they found on Mangione is a gun similar to the one used in the shooting, a silencer, a fake ID, and handwritten notes. According to senior law enforcement, one of those notes read, "These parasites had it coming." Mangione's attorney said on Tuesday he still has not seen the evidence.
As you're fighting extradition, you're not actually arguing that the authorities in New York have the wrong guy, are you?
Well, I haven't seen any evidence that they have the right guy. I can tell you that much. So I don't know anything about that. There's identification issues that are present, and so I don't. Like I said, this is why I need to look at some things, and they need to convince me. I try to remind people, and it's a shame that we forget about this presumption of innocence that the Constitution gives all Americans, and people don't worry about the Constitution until they're facing charges or accusations against them. Then trust me.
Mangione has not yet entered a plea. His attorney had this to say after Tuesday's hearing.
If you're an American, you believe in the American criminal justice system, you have to presume him to be innocent. And none of us would want anything other than that if that were us in those shoes. And so I'm glad he has some support.